hero, you need to have dreams. That's what my friend told me. He's passed, but his lessons are always going to be with me. My name was Cloud, soldier first class. My best friend Zach, before he passed, he asked me for one thing.
I think about Angelan, what he used to say to me, embrace your dreams. It sucks that yesterday just had to leave. All of us with a taste that was so bittersweet, but my beliefs will always stay with me and keep me in a peace. One day I'm gonna be a hero, everybody will see. And Sephiroth won't be the only one that's praised in the streets. I'll be the strongest, the fastest, and all that. The villains who come challenging the weak will just fall flat. My name is Zach, I'm finally first class. In fact, I fought in wars against the Wutai when things went out of whack with Genesis and the war against him and his clones. Lots of soldiers operatives left, but me on my own, I held on strong to my loyalty and my duty. Despite my loss, I strive to keep peace from the unruly. And now off to new horizons, my new assignment is Nibelheim, Cloud's home. He must be excited.
Eyes infused with Mako, same color as the sky. Soldier first class, head always held high. I hate the fact you never said goodbye, but we'll see you again, cause legends never die. Embrace your dreams and protect your honor. We are soldiers and not monsters. And for everything you did for me, I will be your living legacy.
But there is something about this job that is a little bit creepy. Catch some rest up at the end cause I'm a little bit sleepy. My friend Cloud is acting strange, and he seems he is trying to avoid being seen. But believe me, after we found the mechanoids at the reactor, Sephiroth disappeared for days. Not sure what he was after, but I could swear from the mansion.
Hey friends, and welcome to an unexpected Tuesday, Triple Tuesday, and I'm calling it Triple Tuesday because we need 3 wins in Gwent, right? So we're going to be playing Gwent, the Witcher again tonight. Been having a lot of fun with Gwent. So wanted to jump back in since I was kind of hanging out doing nothing, and I said, hey man, let's go play some Gwent. And while we're doing it, why don't we stream it for a little while? So wanted to jump back in and just kind of do some casual play, just gonna hang out for a little while and play some Gwent just to see how we do. Haven't played in a few days. I played a little bit in between my streams from the last time I streamed it, but not a whole lot. So I'm still kind of fresh. if you kept up with what's going on with me and Gwent. Really just got into the game good, so I've only played just a handful of rounds, so still trying to feel my way around it and still trying to figure out how it all works and everything like that. So excited to jump back in, and if you come in to hang out and watch me fiddle with this game, I certainly do appreciate it. First and always as usual, got to get a little housekeeping out of the way. The awesome music you're going to be hearing in the background tonight is provided to you by GameChops.com. GameChops is just a fantastic place to go get music for your streams and your VODs, YouTube videos, etc. And it's just some fantastic music, especially if you like video games. So it's provided free. So all you got to do is just give them a little love in return, and that's what we're doing right here. So yeah, be sure to go check out GameChops on all of the social medias and over at GameChops.com to check out the awesome selection of music that they have available. That is again provided free for content creators. So yeah. All that aside, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in because I've been excited to kind of get back in and play some Gwent. So just like I said, just getting started back up. It looks like I'm at a journey progression level 5, whatever that means. It looks like I'm about to close a ring on that. And then I am at, what is this? It gave me a little something there. Oh, there we are. Current level. My current level is 8. And there's also something that's a little confusing too. Current rank is 28. So I wonder what the difference between a current level and a current rank is. I'm not sure about that. I guess we'll figure it out as we go, right? So because that's kind of what we're doing here. So what are my current daily quests? So win 5 matches as faction Nilfgaard, or win 3 matches as factions Societel. So let's jump right into some of those daily quests and just kind of see how we do. Day 1, logging back in, I got some scraps over here. And I'm assuming that's where we build cards at. And I want to go take a look at my deck as well, just to see what my deck's looking like, especially if I'm about to change over to a different quest. What's my quest? So we're looking at Nilfgaard, and we're looking at Societal, if that's how you say it, and we also have some rewards to claim. So let's look and see what we got here on our rewards. Got a cool new avatar. That's neat looking. And it looks like it's because I completed the mosaic for rank 29 in standard mode. And what's our next reward? Our next reward is got some keys. Win an online match in under 7 minutes. So I think somebody dipped out on me, if I'm not mistaken. I think somebody dipped out on me the last time I played there. And then we got to send your opponent a GG 10 times. Well, I like to do that. We got to send GGs, right? So win 5 matches as faction Nilfgaard. So let's start off with that. And I'll just play with the with the standard deck that it gives me. Let me change my deck out here. Let me go into the play options here. Yeah. So let me just jump into. I'm just gonna start. Just kind of do like a little warm up match with the Nilfgaard starter deck, and if it plays well, then jump in and maybe we'll build a deck out real fast. So let's just start off with that, since we're just kind of getting started here, getting warmed up. I see some stuff changed over here on the main board since the last time I played. Power shift. Looks like I can't even do that yet. I have to be at level 10 before I'm able to do that, and I'm not quite there yet. I'm only at level 5 because we're just getting started, right? Fresh alternative to standard mode. Play with a special set of rules at the start of the match. Set a power of every unit in your starting deck and its provision cost. And then there's draft. And I noticed draft the last time I played, and I'm excited to get into draft. I'm going to do this eventually, and we'll do it on stream whenever I first go into the draft, because if it works like the draft I'm familiar with a couple of the other card games that I play, that's gonna be fun. But that's not what we're here to do tonight. We're just gonna play some standard stuff here, just kind of get warmed up, try to get our feet back wet into the game. Really enjoying it. So let's just go ahead and play the standard match as our Nilfgaard faction and see how we do. I don't even know what's in the deck. I got the concept of how the decks work and what's there and what the cards do and stuff like that, but I haven't even looked at the Nilfgaard standard deck yet. And like I said, if it plays out pretty good, then we'll take a look at the deck and maybe see if we can build a strong one out with some of the cards I have available, which is not many as it stands right now. Okay, so I'm going up against another Nilfgaardian as well, so that should prove interesting. So round 1, we always want to take, it's kind of good to take round 1 if you can, but you don't want to go out throwing out too many cards in the any of your tough cards in the beginning. I'm going to get rid of that. And let's see, if you control a soldier, summon all copies of this unit into your row. So we want to kind of play conservative on round 1. Try to win it if we can, but don't over exhaust ourselves with our draws and keys and cards there. That sounds really loud. I don't know how loud that's coming through the stream there. That was really loud. And I've got stuff turned down too. At least I think I do. All right. Looks like they have first turn, so they get tactical advantage. I don't like that. I don't win. I don't win first turn a lot. I would really like to pick up that tactical advantage more often. It seems like I have a hard time getting that. But hey, that's just the luck of the draw, right? All right. Let's see what we get here. So while he's doing that, he's got 4 out on the board. Purify a unit. Spawn and play a base copy of non-disloyal bronze enemy unit. Play a bronze card from your opponent's faction. Seize an enemy unit with 3 or less power. If you control a soldier, summon all copies. Assimilate 2. Assimilate. What does assimilate do? Not familiar with that. Assimilate. Boost self by 1 to specified amount whether you play a card or not from your starting deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw this guy out. I think this is going to be where we want to start. Okay. just so I'm gonna have to figure this deck out a little bit because I was already not familiar enough with the game, and I started playing with the monsters faction, and so I'm just not sure what all this deck has to offer. Create and play a 1 power copy of a bronze unit from your starting deck. Damage unit by 5. Yeah, that's a good card. Assimilate 2. Boost self by 1 for the specified amount, whether you play a card. That card or not. Okay. Okay. What's this card? If you control a soldier. Oh yeah. So I've got one of this. Is this considered to be a soldier? Yeah. So what I'm going to do next is see how that works out. And this also gives me a good opportunity to try out some different decks. And see how some of these other cards play. So let's just see how this one works, because it's supposed to. All right, cool. Because I controlled that soldier, I got that other copy of it in my deck there. So that was a pretty cool draw. I like that. What's my special? Create and play a card from your opponent's hand. Ooh. But he's got the same ability too. So I don't want to get too excited about that, because he can do the exact same thing I can, because he's of the same faction. He hasn't used his tactical advantage yet, and I'm pretty sure that goes away after the first round, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, that's how that works. Okay, there's that soldier. So he just tied me up. He just tied me up there. And jumped ahead by 5 because he used his tactical advantage. Good. Alright, so we're 5 behind. Let's see what we can do. Assimilate. So I've got another assimilate, and I've still got this. Let's see, boost self by 1 for the specified amount when you play or kind of not from the starting deck. Let's see. What's this? Purify unit. Purifies remove all statuses. Well, I don't have anything out there with statuses right now, so that's really irrelevant. I better hurry up, because that sees the enemy with 3 or less. There we are. Okay. Oh, that's a range. It needs to be in the melee line, doesn't it? And I can pull you. There we are. Hey, that worked out pretty well. Like that card. I have to remember that. I was able to pull his card back over from him, and I absorbed the power there. That was neat. Let's see what he's got next. He's gonna pull that same. He pulled it back. How about that? Do I have another? I don't have another. That'd have been cool if I could have pulled it back. But I might go ahead. This does 5 damage. I might go ahead and zap this guy and just about wipe him off the board. Create and play a 1 power copy of a bronze unit. Yeah, let's go ahead and zap him. Okay, that ties us up. I wonder if this lasts for all rounds, or if this lasts for just this round, because I know some of these special abilities will follow you between each round, where some of them only last. You can only use them once. So I'm curious as to whether this one is going to move rounds with me or not. If I use it, will it be gone? Okay. Purify unit. Remove all statuses. Okay. What do we got here? Purify unit. I can throw the same one. That's it. It's kind of a disadvantage of them having the exact same cards I do, because they pretty much know what I have in my hand. Just it's not at the same given time, obviously, but this will tie us.
You do the Emperor proud.
Okay. I'm still not sure what that assimilate does, because I don't see it doing anything. It says boost self by 1 or the specified amount when you play a card that is not from your starting deck. So I think these cards from your starting deck. I don't quite understand I don't quite understand the logic behind that card. It's kind of weird to understand. What is? I don't have a secondary deck, so I'm not sure what starting deck indicates. That's alright. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Okay, he's got me by 4. Spawn and play a base copy of a non-disloyal bronze enemy unit. I guess it looks like the graded bronze card from your opponent's faction. It looks like the core of this Nilfgaard faction is I don't even know. Not even sure what Purify does, but let's just sure. And then we'll end there. It looks like the core role of the Nilfgaard is to use the other players' cards against them, because it looks like everything in my hand actually goes into their deck and pulls it out. It goes into their deck and pulls the cards out and uses it to the Nilfgaard advantage, which could be powerful. But it just doesn't seem like it's there's a whole lot of
My duty?
ooh.
One knows where it doesn't belong.
So they're going into my deck right now and pulling my stuff out. But do I lose the cards later, though? I guess is my bigger question. So we're going to figure this day. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to him. I'm going to do the same thing to my opponent here. Because I have the exact same card. And he just buffed himself big time by doing that. Okay. How come I can't play my card? What's happening right now? Okay. That's what I gotta do. I gotta put it over here, don't I?
Everyone has their secrets.
And we'll sure, we'll grab you. And then we'll put it over here.
The stars contend you shall be
And then
victorious
we'll
today.
let's see, seize an enemy unit 3 or less. Looks like oh, cool. All right. I tied us up. I was trying to figure out how to use that card. It was kind of weird. And I guess I grabbed the seize an enemy unit with 3 or less, so I had to do something, and then it wound up. It also wound up buffing me there whenever I did that. So that was kind of cool. Kind of a neat card. We're staying neck and neck because we have the exact same cards. Ooh, what is this? Assimilate. Okay, pull them up 3. Create and play a 1 power copy of a bronze unit from your starting deck. Create and play a bronze card from your opponent's faction, and create and play a Nilfgaard faction card. Let's pull this one. And let's go get let's get this one, and we'll throw it in there.
All these signs can mean but one thing.
And then what does it do? Okay.
I divined this move from a sparrow's innards.
Purify unit. Remove all statuses, right? There we are. In turn. Are they going to pass, or are they going to keep on playing their hand out? Because they're very, very neck and neck there. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Looks like he's doing the same thing to me. Because he has the exact same cards in my hand. I don't know how I like playing against the exact same faction. It looks like with the exact same base starter deck as well. That means we're going to have to go in and create a new deck for the Nilfgaardian. Okay. From your opponent's faction, which is Nilfgaard. Oh wait, if I pass, I win because I'm ahead. Right. Let's go ahead and pass. Does he have it? Even if he takes it, I still have 2 cards in my hand where he has 1, so that's going to give me a little bit of an advantage going into the turn, going into the second round. Win or lose. I felt like I wanted to hold those cards that I had there. Ew. Okay, they pulled that card out. See what this card does. But the cool thing is it also gives me a good preview of what these cards actually do as well. You kind of see how they behave whenever you throw them out onto the field. You better decide. Oh, they tied us up. But he's throwing something else out. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not too worried about that because, number one, I have a little bit of an advantage because I still have 2 cards left in my hand that they're nothing. They're only going to have 3. I'm going to have 5 to their 3. And I feel like they just really played their hand really hard. I feel like I need to get rid of one of these because I've only got 8 on the board right there. Play a bronze card, play a Nilfgaard from your opponent. So let's get rid of one of these. What's this? Shucks. Let's get rid of that one. And that didn't do us a whole lot better, did it? We'll finish there. Yes. Time limit is stressful. That's one dislike I don't like about it. It's one thing I don't like about this game is that time limit just does not give you. I mean, to be fair, it makes the gameplay a little bit faster and it gives a little bit more challenge as to it makes you think. You can't just sit there and just dwell on it all day. But it's really fast. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing they did. So, boost self by 1, damage an enemy by 2, and then whenever the enemy unit receives a status, boost self. Let's grab this guy. And we'll throw him in the back.
Problem best solved discreetly.
And we'll stop there. So that ties us up. I gotta take this round though. That's the only bad thing is that I'm gonna have to play him. I'm gonna have to play him tough to be sure I take this round. The strategy in this game. I mean, this is a very strategic, very strategic game. Ooh, what was this? Create and play a bronze faction unit from any faction, so you get to pull that from anything. All right. Purify unit. Assimilate. Play a bronze unit from your opponent's graveyard. This is their graveyard, right? What should we take from their graveyard? Let's wait on that. I think I'm going to hold on that card right now. For right now. Yeah. I hear you. Sure.
Stars contend you shall be victorious today.
And that's green, like I should be hitting that. But it didn't do anything. It's so weird. I'm still kind of not sure what Purify does exactly. They passed already. Interesting. Okay. let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need 6 on the board, so I can just throw these 2 guys out, and that should take care of me. And I'll still hold the 1. And then I will pass there. Alright. Going into round 3, I'm still going to have a little bit of an advantage because I'm going to have 4 cards in my hand to their 3. And have they used their special ability yet? Let's get rid of one of these. And as much as I like Geralt, I don't think he's going to do a whole lot for me right here. So let's take him out. Deals felt 5 damage, so that'll be worth taking somebody off the board. So let's go ahead and put you out, and then we'll lock the next unit that comes out. He's used a special ability. I still have mine, so I might be okay here. Might get this W in. See how we do. Ooh, he's going into my graveyard. Let's pull in this guy. Boost self by 1 for spying.
Long live the Emperor.
I can knock him right now, but let's wait for just a minute. Oh, I'll lock him. So that should hold any attack, anything that guy can do. Let's see what they do next. Oh!
Her grace will not be pleased.
They want to use this thing to go in and grab. Oh, that's okay. Well, it doesn't really do anything, but I'm going to go ahead. Well, it's not going to. Let me pull this, and I get to go into my opponent's graveyard. And they have this guy right here. Yeah. Right. That did well for us. Okay. And I still have this here, and I still have my special ability. And I can go ahead and take it here. That's going to be GG's right there. Right on. So that was a pretty cool win. That was a fun match. Yeah. With the Nilfgaardians. First match with the Nilfgaardians. I did GG, right? I thought I did. Yeah, and then we also got some of our other dailies in there. Damage units 26 times. I'm still... what are we doing on our journey? Kind of... So, whatever's happening on the journey there, unlock premium, that's your paid stuff. It looks like the further up I get, the more rewards I get, and I guess trinket for legendary leader, skin, customize ornament selection. Okay, so that's fine, whatever. I got some daily quests, play 60 neutral cards. That was the only one I got. Okay, and then we got another, let's see, we got 4 or 5. If we can win one more here, that I guess that fills up our little mosaic there. And then, let's see. And then I've got to play 4 more games as Nilfgaard. We'll win 4 more games as Nilfgaard. And then it looks like we got the Societal faction. We got to play there as well. So let's. I want to look at the deck. I want to see if we can build out a better Nilfgaard deck. I mean, that deck wasn't all that bad, but at the same time, it can be better. So let's take a look at it and see. Let's just start a new deck. Let's just see what all we have, and then we have Nilfgaard, and let's see what we have. So imprisonment, lock an enemy unit and damage it by 3, and then charge 2, and boost an allied unit by 2 and charge 3. Once all charges are used up, move a unit from your deck to the top, whether you play a soldier you have more. That's alright. Tactical decision, order, spawn and play. Who is that? So they have 7. That's not a bad card to throw down because that gives you 7 on the board, and if you hold it to the end of the game, it might not be a bad idea. We got lockdown, disable leader's ability. For the that's actually kind of cool because it doesn't let them use their special ability. So if they have one of those special abilities that throw out some big card or something like that can lock them down, but it's kind of situational. It won't help you at the end of the game if the at the last minute of the match when it seems like the special abilities become important. It's not really going to help there if they've already used it. Enslave, seize an enemy unit with 3 power or less, but it only takes 3 off the board. Create and play a card from your opponent's hand for the double cross, and then imposter. Lock an enemy unit, then spawn its base copy of its card. I think I like that double cross because that was really that could be really useful because if they have something heavy in their hand that they've already thrown out, then that's sitting in their graveyard, you could probably pull a pretty heavy unit out. So let's hold the enslave. Let's stay. I'm sorry, not the enslave, the double cross. Let's hold with that, and then we'll go ahead and start building the deck out. So let's see what all we have. So let's start with. So we get 166 max. We need at least 25 cards with a minimum of 13 units. And like I said, as much as I like Geralt, and how useful he can be in this game for the times that I've played him, that was just playing against the Nilfgaardians though, because the Nilfgaardians didn't seem like they had that many units out there. Because with Geralt, he can take out a unit that has 9 or more power and one blow. So it's probably good to have them in the hand. So we'll keep them there. So let's look at our. Let's see. Do we got anything really heavy there? We got the 11s. We just used their 10s up, the 9s, and this is looking at our provisions to see what kind of provisions we have there. Our 8s. So yeah, this is some boost. Some life boost. Let's hold the life boost. Let's get some of that in there. Play a power copy of a non-bronze unit. It gives us 2. And you also get to go into. Well, I'm still kind of confused about what the starter deck indicates from your starting deck. Is that with like the first 5 cards that you drew? I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I did like this though. You get to take an enemy unit that has 3 lesser power from the opponent. Let's grab that. Maybe we'll come back to this if we need something else to put in. Let's look at the 7s. Assimilate 2, damage an enemy unit by 2, and if Ox is in your hand, damage an enemy unit by 4. So I need to be sure I have Ox wherever Ox is. Let's go ahead and put that one in. And then what's it called? AUCKES. AUCKES. And I don't have it. Can I craft it? Can I craft it? Or do I have it? Back. Okay, yeah, I don't have it. Can I craft it? Craft takes 200 away. I think I have 200, don't I? Yeah, let's craft it. That'd be a good opportunity to craft something too. Why can't I craft it? Right? Oh wait, do I already have it? Sarah, Witcher. If Ox is in your hand, no. Who is Ox and where is he? Let's just undo that. And if Ox is in your hand, there's Ox. Okay, there he is. He was hiding from me. Let's get Ox in there because they obviously play together. All right, there we are. Okay. So where were we? Let's get that out of there. Okay. Where are Let's see. Assimilate to, yeah, so that's where we were. Remove armor from units and damage the row by 2. Give spying to an enemy unit and damage that adjacent units by oh, sorry. I got a cat hung on me there. You decided to come visit, didn't you? Always want to come visit. Show up in the streams. Okay. All right, so remove armor from the row and damage it by 2. That's not a bad card to have. Let's go ahead and throw that in. Spying, give spying to an enemy unit and damage adjacent units by its power. So, and that's saying that you target an enemy unit, any enemy unit on the board, and then they damage the adjacent units by their current power. That's actually a pretty good card. Yeah, let's throw that in. I think that could be really handy. Okay, damage all units in a row by 2. Absolutely. Lock a unit. Create and play a bronze unit from any faction. I like that. I like the thought of that. When I saw that card a little bit ago, I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. And let's put a lock in there. Certainly could use a lock. Oh, wait. I skipped over one, did I not? Okay. All right, there we are. There's our 5s. All right. It was confusing me there. Okay, so yeah, damage an enemy unit by 5. Let's pull those 2 in. Ooh, who's this guy? Boost an enemy unit by 2? Why would you boost an enemy unit by 2? We don't want that. Play a bronze unit from your opponent's graveyard. That's a good card to have. Let's throw a couple of those in there. That was really helpful. Lock an enemy unit. Let's throw another lock in there. Transform an allied unit into a slave infantry. Transform an allied unit into a slave infantry. I wonder... We'll come back to that. We'll put a pin in that one. Oh, I like that one. That was a good card. Let me throw a couple of those in. How are we looking? We're at 52. We got 52 left. Assimilate and purify a unit. Melee in the melee line at the end of your turn. Damage a random enemy unit by the melee melee row by 1. And then, or bonded, damage a random enemy unit by 1 instead. If you control, yeah, I like that. That was felt that was a good card to have. How are we looking? 42. We got on the 4s. There's our bear. I always like to have these bears. There's our human soldiers. Put a couple of those in. There's some more human soldiers. Whenever you play a unit with deploy, boost self by 1. Let's put a couple of those in. Teleportation spell, reset an ally unit by its power. Play a bronze unit from your card, from your opponent's faction. I could see where that would be helpful. Let's be careful though, because we're getting close to the end. Damage an enemy unit by 1. Increase the damage for 1 by each adjacent soldier. Shoot, yeah, that'd be a good card to have. Assimilate, and then boost an ally by 7 at the deployment. Yeah, let's do that. That's some good buff there, and that kind of puts us at the end there. Let's try that out. Let's try that out and see how it works. All right, so let's back out of here. How do we get out? Journey, let's see, reset all our filters, and then we'll let's just save and exit, and I want to rename it double cross number 1. Oh, I just click on it, don't I? Rename. Okay, and then we'll just call it NILF. All right, and then accept. And let's see how this goes for us. And there's our new deck. We'll see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Let's play it. Hope for the best. hope for the best.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Alright, we're playing against some monsters. Ooh, good, and I get first turn. Alrighty, so let's see. We'll put one of these bears back. We'll put one of these back. And we'll hold there. Yes. Alright. Let's throw our human out. And let's go ahead and buff him up. Summon all copies of this unit from your deck onto this row. Deploy. If you control a soldier, I guess I kind of wasted that one, didn't I? So I should have had a human out first and then pulled that one out, and then it would have spawned all of them on that row. What's this one do? Destroy self. Veil. Destroy spells. Destroy self. Cancel the deployability. It's interesting. Destroy self. Alright. Whenever you deploy a unit, boost self by 1. Let's go ahead and get you out. Probably should have put that one out first. If I would have forward thinking that one. I'll know that next time that if I have this guy in hand, I probably want to go ahead and put him out first so he can just sit there and continue to buff.
Rubbish. This one has the life force of a cockroach.
2. Some of the little things they say whenever they throw them out onto the field is kind of interesting. Play a bronze card from your opponent's faction. I know kind of what monsters hold, and they hold some pretty heavy cards, but we're going to hold on that one for right now. We'll use it if we get desperate. Not yet. Let me go ahead and put this guy out. And we'll lock that guy down. I don't know what he's going to do, but he's scaring me. But it didn't put the lock on. Maybe it blocks. Maybe you can't lock him? Let's see. Yo! I saw that eyeball come out. I know what that does. Alrighty. Decisions. I can knock them for 5. I can create a bronze unit from any faction. I can play one from my opponent's graveyard, which they really didn't have anything there. Let's see. Opponent's faction, and let's just throw a bear out right now. We're not too far behind. Don't need to get crazy. Don't need to get crazy right now. We're still doing okay. Gonna throw some frost out. Ouch. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and knock him for 5. Let's go ahead and hit this guy here. There we are. Let's see what he does with that. Let's see what he does with that. Passed. Okay, so he's go ahead and passing. He must know he doesn't have it or he doesn't want to use any more of his cards, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and pass as well. Take the round. Okay. Now that we've won the first round, now all cards are on the table. No pun intended. All cards are on the table. Okay, so let's say I kind of like everything I got. right now. Let's just hold it. I like everything I got because I think everything I got in my hand is gonna be really fruitful for us. So let's go ahead and pull out. Let's go ahead and pull out this guy. I could use draw, but I'm gonna wait because I know this is a monster faction, and they have some tough cards in their hand.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
There's a 6 with a 2 armor. Let's see. I could pull him. Oh, I could copy him is what I could do. Let's do that. Let's copy him.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
How come I didn't do anything? That's interesting. It didn't do anything. Huh. Why didn't it do anything? That was strange. What do you got in your graveyard right now? What does that do? Damage an enemy by 6. Let's go get that. Yeah, I won't.
Highly curious case.
I can't get the eyeball. Alright.
We shall conquer this world as we have conquered
What?
countless others.
Why did that card disappear? What just happened? Alright, now I gotta pull Gerald out. I gotta get rid of that guy. For sure.
Let's get this over with.
Get off the board. Can't have that. Glad I held Gerald. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go get 3 or less. Don't have anything 3 or less yet. Unless I hit him with this. Okay. Now I'm gonna go pull this guy. It's okay. Still in pretty good shape. I still got some things to do yet. Oh, cancel. I forgot that's on the melee line.
Kept on a short lead.
Okay. I'm running out of options though. I've got the last 2 things in my hand. Just go into their stack and pull stuff out. Right. Create and play a bronze unit from any faction and create a bronze unit from your opponent's faction. So that's all I've got left. Okay. Alright. Okay. Any faction. Poison self. Reveal the top card of your opponent's deck and banish it. LA. Let's do that. And then take you out. Okay, I'm only 3 behind, and I've got 2 more plays. I've got go get a bronze card from the opponent faction, and I've got my play a card from your opponent's hand. Let's see. Damage an enemy by 4, then spawn a drone in a random allied row for each point of excess damage dealt. Yeah. Take you out. Ah, shucks. Boost stuff up to the side. That one. Let's do that one. What? I don't understand why the cards aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. It was supposed to boost itself. Why did it not? Boost self by the total duration of the rows affected on the opposite side, whether you require row 2 boost self. I'm confused. And now I have no... Well, neither did he didn't have his special. Lock an enemy unit. Assimilate. Lock an enemy unit. That's 6, 10, 14. Let's leave it at that. Let's see how we do. He's got 5 cards down. I've got 3. This is probably not going to end well. I think we're going to lose this one. On both turns, huh? Both rolls. Okay. Now he boosted! Why? Oh my gosh! I did the same thing! That card did not work that way for me. What? I don't understand. Yeah. GG's on that. I guess GG's. I still don't know how I lost it. I feel like I should have won it 2 turns ago because the cards didn't behave like I thought they were going to. Okay, you can quit showing off now. You won. We know it. We know you won. Did I put that card on the wrong row or something? It doesn't... It's... That's strange. Not exactly sure how that worked or why that worked out like it did. Yeah, that was strange. All right, yeah, we'll jump back into it. We'll play another hand. Let's see if we have any. Let's go back to the. Oh, what is this? I don't. No, we're not spending money. Let's go back to the starter deck and see if we have any more luck with the starter deck. Maybe that deck I built out just wasn't working. Wasn't working out. Let's see how we do with this. Ooh, I got warmed up. This got me all fired up. Had to come out the old jacket here. All right. Okay, let's see how we do. Okay, good. I'm not playing of the same faction again, so that's a good thing. All right, and I get advantage. Right on. Good. Already got one of you, so we'll take you out. Already got one of you, so we'll take you out. We'll keep it with that. All right. So, do I have one of those? Do I have a soldier, a human soldier? Go ahead and just throw him out. I have this guy. Yeah. And we'll buff them up and be done. Need to get rid of that because that'll sit there and damage. Just keep damaging over and over. Okay. All right. Lock them. I can lock them. Yeah. Needs to be on. There we are. That'll keep them from buffing, or be able to keep them from attacking rather, until I can get them destroyed.
Barrels are burning pitch.
Alrighty. Bum. Starting deck. Purify unit. Assimilate. Let's see what this guy does. No, wait a minute. That's create and play one power copy. Let's not do that yet. It says power. I feel like I should probably hold it for a minute. Yeah, I know you're fussing at me. All right, let's go ahead and pull you out. Sure.
Great victories require great
Right.
sacrifice.
Okay, let's see how we do from here. See what they got for it. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and pull our other human soldier back out there. Okay. Let's see. Whenever an enemy takes damage, boost stealth by 1. I want to get rid of that guy. At the end of your turn, damage stealth by enemy unit by 1. I'd like to get rid of this guy, but let's definitely go ahead and hurt him. And we can end it from there. What do they got for it? Let's see what they got for it.
Out for the crowns. Come on, quick now.
Okay. Less than 3. I can pull this one in right now. Yeah, let's do that. Shoot. I keep forgetting that's a melee. Okay. Even though he had 2 left, hey, you got him out of there. And he should continue to boost. As they take damage. Whenever an enemy takes damage, boost self by 1. So every time I give him some sort of a damage, he's gonna buff. So that'll be a good card. Okay. Okay. Let's Okay, let's throw that one out. And this is does purify whatever at the end of your whatever purify does. I'm still not sure what purify does, but we just put it on that guy. Whatever that does for him. Okay. All right, still too close to pass. Let's see what this guy does.
What is truth if not an illusion?
Pick a card to play. So let's pick melee deploy. Melee and lock an enemy unit. And then we can throw them down. And lock that one. There we are. Okay. Actually worked pretty well because that lock allowed me to stop him from damaging me on every turn, and then stop him from damaging me every turn. So they're just not letting off the gas, are they? Okay. Opponent's graveyard. What do you got? You don't have anything in your graveyard. Play a bronze unit from the opponent's faction. Okay. Let's see. If played next to a ship, I don't have a ship, boost an allied unit by 2 if it's damage boosted by 4 instead.
Greetings. Want to look over our stock?
Alright. Woo-woo! Ah, man, that was a good boost. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Good play. I have to remember, what is this card? And they don't have anything in their graveyard. I'm going to go ahead and let them have it. Go ahead and let them have it. Okay. Let me get rid of that one. Yeah, we'll hold that one. We'll finish from there. Because that'll let me create a bronze Nilfgaard faction card, so I should be able to go in and create anything I want. Right? At least that's the way I'm reading it, but obviously I don't quite understand what the cards tell me sometimes, because they do something totally different than what I think they should be doing. Right. Do I got a lock? Yeah. I'll go ahead and lock that one down. Wow, we're good. Oi! Where is draw when you need them? Alright, so let's go to. Okay. Purify.
All these signs can mean but one thing.
Oh! Why'd you hit me back? Interesting. Oh, jeez. They're really giving it to me here. And just wiped out my board. Nice. Now I'm 21 behind. This isn't gonna end well. Giving enemy unit spying.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
Okay. Yeah, so weird play there. Not there's something about when I get on stream, man. I can't win anything. Whenever I'm not on stream, I just sit there and win games and stuff. And I get on stream, I can't do nothing. And maybe it's just this Nilfgaard faction that I'm just still trying to get. Oh, I can now enter this power shift mode now, whatever that is. Let's try Nilfgaard again. I'm going to go back to... I'm going to go back to the deck that I built and see how that does for us this time. See how this does this time. All right. But yeah, I get on stream and I can't win anything. It's like there's some sort of a curse or something.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
And it's not like that with just this game. It's like any other game that I get on and stream. It's just like all of a sudden things go south for me. All right. So let's see. Yeah, let's keep what we get. Let's keep what we got there. Okay, and I go first again. I'm getting the advantage. Damage any unit by 1, increase the damage for each adjacent soldier. Let's hold that one. There's our bear. Let's go ahead and just throw our bear out and boost him up, and let that be our level set there for the match, or for this round anyway. Out of the gates with 11. Okay. I can go ahead and take... No, I can't take him out because he's got a shield on him, doesn't he? Let's go ahead and put our human soldier out. And then we can play this one behind it. And that'll buff him. All right, taking a long time to think about it. Decisions. Old spear tip. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and throw... Let's go ahead and throw this guy out, because that should buff him. By 1, yeah. And now what I can do now is I can get rid of him on the next turn. Okay, and again, it didn't do what I thought it was going to do, because it says a damage enemy unit by 1, increase the damage by 1 for each adjacent soldier. So do I get to attack again with this guy? And then he does 1 more damage, so he does 2 damage because he's there? Maybe? Or did I just do 2 damage? Maybe that's just what happened. Okay. I think I understand that now. Okay. He's going after my bear, I think. Yep. Let's go ahead and take... Let's go ahead and take that guy out. Okay. Let's see how they're gonna respond to that. Come on. Really thinking hard about it over there. Okay. So have they used their special already? It looks like it. Let's see. I can boost by 7. Let's see what some of these other things. What have they got in their graveyard? No, it's just that. We don't want that. Spying. Adjacent units. Oh, I wound up with 2 of those. I need to be sure. Play a bronze faction unit from any faction. Ooh. What do I want to do? I better hurry up. Okay, fine. What is that about? Okay. It's weird that it throws it up there. Oh, disloyal. I see. Okay, that's why it throws it up there. Disloyal means it goes into the opponent's field. Okay. Still figuring out some of the game mechanics and some of the stuff that the cards do or don't do. Yeah. So the disloyal means you put it into your opponent's lanes. Ouch! Let's see what this guy does. Give him spying and each adjacent unit. Okay. Alright, and then old spear tip, spying status with no additional effect can be used on other cards and abilities, okay? Got him thinking over there. Oh no, they haven't used their special. They still have 2, and that's they got frost. Okay, so that's not that big of a deal. I mean, the frost can be a pain, but it's not the end of the world. Huh? What's in their graveyard right now? Nothing to get. I can only pull monsters out. I found that out last time because it wouldn't let me pull that parasite out on the last match there. Okay. From your graveyard, what I have in my graveyard, will they take it away from me? Nothing to get excited about. Let's hold that. All right. Let's just buff a little bit. Alright. What you gonna do with that? I'm getting to the point, though, that the cards that I have left, I don't necessarily want to get rid of. If he keeps playing out, I might wind up passing. Okay, that's kind of what I hoped they would do. Alright. Whoa! Earthquake? Not really. There's no earthquakes where usually there's no earthquakes in my neck of the woods. Alright, so keep our buff. Gonna keep our graveyard pull. Gonna keep our play a unit from any faction. I want to win this hand. Yes, let's keep what we got there. I like what I got. Like what I got. And this guy's gonna come out first. Whenever you play a unit with deploy, boost self by 1. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and throw you out. And there's another deploy. There's a deploy. So I've got 3 deploys out there right now. 2 deploys. That's a deploy. That's a deploy. And that's it. So I got 2 deploys out that I can use. I really want to take this hand. Ow! And they took it. That's not what I wanted to happen. Kind of messed up that plan there. Do I have Aux? I don't have Aux. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 6 to my 4, 5. Well, 7 compared to my 5. That's going to give them a little bit of an advantage there. Okay. Damage about 2.
They're dead already.
Okay. Alright, so my next ones are my boost. And then I'm going to go into, if I go into my graveyard, what am I going to get? The only, I can pull my bear out of my graveyard. Or I could pull this guy back out. Yeah, I don't know how much use that's going to be. Probably either going to go with the bear or probably the bear is going to come out of the graveyard. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this bear out. Let's go ahead and pull our bear out.
A bit of bloodletting.
That's oh, okay. Got it.
Your humble
Okay. Interesting. It's not what I thought was in my graveyard.
I hate portals.
How did that just... Oh, it was Geralt. Let's see. 4, you know, damage enemy, boost self for 1 for each tactic in your hand. I don't have any tactics. Every ally turn on end, boost random unit in your hand by 1. Yes. Oh. Oh, that scared me. The music changed at the same time.
Just for you, love.
Why did my soldier back here lose a card? Take a hit point. Okay, I'm about to just let them have it. They've gotten too far ahead of me, and I don't think I can catch up. And I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save my card down here. All right, you can have it. I don't have anything for him. Okay, all tied up. We'll see. I really wanted that second round, and I hope I didn't overplay my hand. Non-disloyal bronze enemy unit. let's see how it does for us. Let's see how that does for us. I really want this W. Really want this W. Here we go. They lost their lock. That's okay. I'm just going to throw my bear out right now anyway. Just tie them up. Let's see what they throw out. Non-disloyal bronze enemy unit. Okay. There's the bear. Move the bear. It's okay. Lock an enemy unit. Ah. Frost damage it by 2. Okay. In turn. He's still got his frost left. There it goes. Is he gonna throw a second one? Or just the one? Yep, he's gonna throw the second one. I had a feeling. It's alright. Because I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead into his hand. After he's done here. I'm gonna go ahead and use my special here. Okay, just 6 behind. Let's go ahead and go into his hand. Let's pull this guy out. And because that didn't really matter. Okay, let's boost these guys up. And that was the end of my turn. Let them decide what they're gonna do. Let them decide what they're gonna do. Oop. Alright, I hope this pays off for me. Please have something good. Is it enough? It's not enough. Or is it? Ah, it wasn't enough. Almost. That close. Shucks. That's all I had for him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that seems like a good as time as any to end it up there. Hadn't had a whole lot of luck tonight, but still had a good time doing it anyway. Hope you all did hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and finish it up there. So we'll be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's going to be a fun night because it's going to be this tomorrow night is kind of a random card game Wednesday. So we'll be back tomorrow night doing that. Probably a little bit earlier tomorrow night. We'll be back around should be on around the 5 to 5:30 Eastern Daylight Time hours. So it should be on around then. So hope you come back and hang out. So I do appreciate everybody who stopped by this evening. So I hope you had a good time tonight, this evening, ladies and gentlemen, because I certainly did. So as always, thank you for stopping by and stay awesome.